Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to the next episode of Oxygen Not Included with me, Biffa. I was just looking at my food production here. We've got so much food that all of these are full up, and it's now getting put down here, which is not refrigerated. So what I'm thinking of doing is, for now, is I'm dropping my food down to a 7. We've got so much food. That we're doing fine. Let's check up on our sloot wheat farm. Another area has now been cooled down enough to not be stifled. Soon this whole thing is going to be producing so much food. It's amazing. And we've still got this little power issue that we've been sort of dealing with the last couple of episodes. So what I am going to do is we're going to take out a row over there. We're going to put the coal generators up here. And get those sorted out, get rid of the nasty gas that's in them, all that sort of lovely stuff. Let's speed the game up a bit. So, it requires coal, it's going to produce CO2, that's fine, we can get rid of that. Yeah, food's decaying, that's decaying down in the boxes. Power, heat, decor, so it's basically just the carbon dioxide that's going to be a problem. And then once the power is going again, that's going to sort out our oxygen problem. Well, it's not a problem, people can breathe, it's okay. So... I just want to check over here in this void thing. This seems to be working okay and not getting overpowered, considering how much we're pumping through it. I mean, this thing is like non-stop. I could add another vent, but we seem to be okay, and I don't want to touch that. I was going to build like a little... Oh, it just went over-pressurized there for a second, didn't it? I was going to build something around this to try and sort of tidy it up. But we'll see how it goes. Let's set up these... There we go. You go off and get some massaging and stuff. Eat your food. I was going to get... I was going to say something and I completely forgot what I was going to say. So that thought went completely out of my head. Let's set these up first. So each of these produces 600 watts. I mean, I think we can have 3 of these again. We're going to have... Let's see. Can we put them in a room... What's the temperature like up here? Temperature's pretty warm. I think we're going to put them down here, actually, where this water's dripping over, and see if we can pump stuff out instead. I think that's going to be a better idea. We can make a little room for them. Let's get rid of that. Let's deconstruct that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. They should be able to reach that. In fact, if I get them to do these first and then work their way along, that'll be good. Yeah, we need a room down here. Let's get rid of the liquid pipe bridge, the cable, these pipes here as well. And the liquid pipe there. And then that one carries along there, that's fine. What have we got here? Polluted oxygen, let's empty that. Excellent. There we go, right. Let's dig up these. Should be able to reach them. Good, good. I want to get rid of that one ladder that's there as well. Let's get rid of that one. Food has decayed. Oh, no. We'll put one there. We'll put another one in so they can get rid of that. Okay, we'll tidy all these up anyway. We'll put those back in at some point. So, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely want the water. Oh, look. These are growing nice. That one's stifled. Harvest remaining to growing 30%, and they are growing over the ladder, strangely enough, which is a bit odd. Anywho, what size are these going to be? Let's get back to the task at hand. So we could have a couple of those in there. If this produces CO2, I mean, it's just going to fall down here, isn't it? Like this carbon dioxide, which I'm not overly concerned about. We can actually close off this side of the base. If we do that and then we'll do that one last. Yeah, let's just stick it in. Let's just see how we go. What tiles do we have down here? Mesh tiles. So let's copy this. How tall are they? We'll give them a bit of space. Should we do it in the same size as this room up here? Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Darn it. Yeah, we could do size 3. That'll be big enough. 1, 2, 3. So we go there, 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 and there. There. And then we'll have these in between. Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, hold on, hold on. We don't want the water to drip right through, do we? We had this problem before. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go there. We want it to alternate, don't we? Oh, I've done it wrong again. Shucks. Come on, Biffa, get your brain in gear. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th one. Yeah, that's where we want it. So if we alternate it like that, as the water drops through, it will hit a tile, then it will run out. That works the best way. And then we'll just go like that. This. More food is decayed. Cycle 494. Good grief. We're catching up. There we go. That'll be good. And then we add power. So we could add a few into here. We could have 1, 2, 3. We can actually have 4 in here. Let's add in 4 and see how it goes. Actually, no, let's not. Let's do 3. How's my wiring looking around here? We've got to work this out. We've got to get this wire. Oh, there we go. Look, this one can be deconstructed. So let's deconstruct all of that. Just to clear some space. Nope, let's cancel that. I want this wire. No, we'll have that wire going down there. We're going to need, yes, our heavy watt wire to come down here. So what I'll probably do is deconstruct that wire there, put in a wire bridge over the top to get those working, and then we'll have our heavy watt wire come down here. Excellent. Okay. And then coming out of here, these do 600 each. Yeah, so we're going to need a heavy watt wire coming out of those. So let's bring that across. And connect to that. Is the wire bridge in? Yeah, that's working. And then that should, I mean, that should be that, shouldn't it? That should produce all the power that we need. What I can do as well is I'm going to put a storage compactor. Can I build on top of there? Oh, I can. There we go. And I fill that with coal. In fact, I'm going to put it there. Let's cancel that one. That is going to be filled with coal, ready for these. If I need a 4th one, I can put it in. Let's see. Oh, this is all level 5. Let's get all this done. Work, people, work. And that should be good. We need to add another vent over here. So let's do that. Plumbing, liquid vent. Yeah, let's add one there and one there. And have it drip out of these as well. Perfect. There we go. And that's going to cover the whole thing. There we go. Excellent. Good, good. That's all dripping through. This can be finished over here. These guys love it, you know. They're sat around doing not much. Enjoying themselves, relaxing, massaging, doing all the things that they love to do. And then I come along and turn the game on. And it's like, priority 9, priority 9, priority 9. And then they start going, ah! They really don't like it. But hey-ho. Okay, temperature's looking good. How's this going down here? So this is freezing over that side. This is 15, 14, 13. This is all okay. If you remember correctly, this started freezing, so I've turned up the amount of water coming through here to try and stop it freezing so much. And it's coming out at 11 degrees, 9 degrees, 6 degrees. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Right, here we go. Awaiting coal delivery. That is going to be... consumable ore, coal, 9. So they are now going to come along like maniacs and fill that up with coal if they weren't all in bed asleep. Well done, you! And then we're going to have an end to our lack of oxygen problem. Let's have a look. Who have we got? We've been picky and choosy, remember. Oh, an 8 in medicine. We got a small bladder. You're destructive, so you're not welcome. Cooking and tinkering. Tinkering speed 90%. That could be good. Scaredy cat. Small bladder. I don't really want small bladders running off to the loo all the time. No, we're looking for a good one. For our 20th person, we want a really good one. There we go. Game's saving up. Good. Let's have a look. Here they come. Here comes all the coal. Nice. Oh, and then we need to up these. I'm going to put these up to 8 just for now. Just to get them going. And then hopefully that's going to be the end of our power problems for a while. Let's watch and see what happens. We've got plenty of space for this nasty water, and it is being pumped out anyway. Food has decayed. That needs to be... Yeah, where is that food that's decayed then? There. Rotten mush bar. Darn you. I wish there was a way to only set him to make a certain amount. Oh, well, there is, isn't there? Ha! To not do it continuous. We run out of sleet wheat grain. Oh my goodness, we suddenly have run out of sleet wheat grain. I'm going to take these out of here for now. Just so we can't make anything. Because we've got so much food. And then we're going to make a nice new refrigerated area once our power's sorted. Right, here we go. These are pumping away. Let's keep an eye on things here. Do you know what we could do? Is we could have a generator here that just powers these straight from these as well. Just so they're not always relying on this thing. I mean, that should... In my mind, that should stay on all the time. It just doesn't. And I don't understand why. I'm going to try and do that. Let me add in a power transformer here. Yeah, we're going to need to change our wiring slightly, aren't we? Which is the way in? The way in's at the top. That's fine. Let's disconnect that. And I'm also going to change the way I've wired this up as well. I don't think it makes any difference. But just in case, we're going to go along the top like that instead. Yes, that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to have a wire bridge over like that. We're going to have an electrical wire into there and that into there. So that is now getting power from these before that power goes anywhere else. Because I just want to keep these running all the time. I don't want them to keep stopping like this. It's getting flipping annoying. How much power do they take? Let's just remind ourselves. No, the cooling things. Refinement. Nope. Utilities. Thermal regulator. They take 240 watts. Well, that's 6, 12, 1,800 we're making here. There we go. Suddenly they're constantly running. Good. Even though this isn't finished. Is it because these have made so much power? My battery's now filling up. We want to get the batteries to start filling up properly. Yeah, we'll see. That's pumping out. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll get to that. Why isn't this being finished? Oh, it's on a 5. There we go. Get that done when somebody wakes up. Hopefully that'll work. Can't believe my sleet wheat grains went down so low suddenly. They've just powered through the food. That's nuts. So the next thing we want to work on, I mean, this is why I'm trying to get the power stuff sorted, is to get some of these fertilizer makers going. The spores. Someone's got the spores. We were making some of these. Look. Oh, is nobody doing that? It's on a 5. Oh, let's put it on an 8. See if somebody comes along and does some medical stuff. I don't know what job that comes under. Research, cooking art, compost. There isn't a medical one, is there? Oh, there we go. Aha! JVP is going to start our medical stuff out of power. Food has decayed. Yeah. There we go. Right, so these are idle. They're awaiting coal. Oh, there we go. Let's put them back on 8 again. We set them all to 5, didn't we? Good. Oh, well, we'll leave that going. So, what we're going to do with these fertilizers is also going to help us to get some more gas for these fellas up here as well, which I think is what's happening. These are getting over-pressurized. They're not pumping out as much as normal. Quite often, these are full up to the brim, and they're not. Yeah, that's going okay. So, these fertilizer makers actually make natural gas. So we're going to use... Let's have a look. So let's think what we need. They need polluted water. That's fine. We've got plenty of that. It's all down here. So we can pump out from this if we want to. Where's it going? There we go. It needs power. That's fine. 120 watts. It needs a liquid intake pipe, obviously. It's going to make natural gas, fertilizer, some heat. Well, that's no problem. We can drip water over the top of them, over this side somewhere. But the natural gas is going to start collecting in this area. So we're going to need some pumps down here to do that. But what we don't want to do is... So they're going to cost power 120 watts. Hydrogen generators make power of 800 watts. So that's a pain, isn't it? So 2 of those will power... let me do some maths. Whoops, yeah, I think I was looking at the wrong one there. So natural gas generator, of course, yeah, it needs gas intake and output. It needs polluted water, as we said. It's going to make CO2, well, we can just pump that out, like we do over here, up into this thing to get rid of it. Produces 800 power, so that's going to give us enough. Once we've taken off 240 for a pump, which we'll need down here to get the gas... 120 for a filter. I'm pretty sure we're going to need a filter in there somewhere. That leaves us... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, no, 6... I think we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 filters. Yeah, we can have 4... Not filters. Oh, man, I'm getting all my names wrong. Fertilizer makers, and that would work out. That would give us space for a pump and a filter, and have some power spare from 1 natural gas generator. Now, depending on how much... What are you guys doing? Oh, you're tidying up. Depending on how much natural gas it produces, we may be able to get more power out of that. So we'll see how that goes. Right, this is all running nicely. This is getting the majority of the power now. I can still see these stopping and starting. Let's see how the how it's all looking in our base. There we go. Oxygen's building up. Excellent. And we're still not doing really anything with hydrogen, so that is something maybe we could do at some point, but I'm not overly worried. Right, we've got an Abe, Lyra, and a Rowan. Bingy to Ugly Crier, possibly Creativity Tinkering. Nah, I'll know the one I want when I see them. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sort of work out a little setup in here. See what I can work out, because I don't want to build under here, even though we've already got this water dripping down. I want to do it over here somewhere, spread it out, because we've got to fit in 4 fertilizer makers and they're pretty big. So, yeah, give me a few moments. I'll be back with you. Right, okay, this is what I think I'm going to go with. Let's get these built. There we go. So, basically, the output of 4 of these is going to be... Oh, I've paused the game. The output of 4 of these, if we have a look what it says under refinement, fertilizer maker, each one of those produces 20 grams a second. 2, 4, 6, that's 80 grams a second. If we look at our power, natural gas, they use 60 grams a second. So, we will have a bit of extra gas, natural gas. So... I'm actually, that's good. I'm pleased with that. There we go. So we've got the right tiles, mesh tiles, just make sure. Yep. So we're going to do the same thing, have the water running down. I've just basically put that level with this one here. And then we're going to close this in and have this as like a separate little section. And then the water can run down afterwards. So let's have a sip of tea while they're building this for us. Oh, they're all off to bed. Yeah, they'll be able to do that once they come across there. What have we got? We've got plenty of that. Food's still okay. That's all. We've got so much clay. Clay coming out of our ears. How's this going? Oh, the oxygen's building up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Batteries still aren't building up. However much power we throw at this thing, the batteries still never fill up. Oh, well. I bet I'm going to read a comment, because I've backlogged a couple of episodes here, as explained the reasons why previously, and on Twitter and stuff. And... there we go. And I'm betting there's some teeny tiny mistake I've made somewhere, which is why all of my powers seems out of whack. But everything keeps running. I mean, I'm not overly concerned about it. There we go. So that's going to pump out here. They are going to need... Let's have a look. So they're going to need some polluted water. We've got our pipes underneath there. Let's see where we have pipes coming in. So we've got polluted water coming along the top there for these things. So if we run that all the way along there and attach that to these, and then that's probably going to go up a wall here, I would imagine, at some point. So we'll attach that to there, so they'll start filling these up. Excellent. What else do they need? I think that is it, isn't it? Polluted water. They need power, obviously. Yep. And then they're just going to start making the gas. So the gas is going to go into this area. I'm thinking of putting the pump. I mean, the natural gas will fall down. That's the only thing. But as we start making lots of it, it will get up to a certain level up here. Does it just come out the top? I can't remember. Yes, it does. So before I put the pumps right above it where it comes out. To be honest, we could just turn this one off again, couldn't we? Let's disable that. That's filtering out any natural gas, but there isn't any from there at the minute. So let's just turn that off. There we go. These are all working. Good, good, good. How much power do they take each? They take 120. Okay, that's fine. Where's our nearest power line? That's something else we want to work out. So we've got a big, thick power line coming in over here. That's good. So for our pumps, where are we going to want? I don't want one above each. I only wanted one. I think I am just going to put that smack bang in the middle. We're going to have a door there. We're going to have a door there. Yeah, let's do that. So let's disconnect that and that. We'll put one in the middle, and hopefully this will start building up with so much gas it will just pick it up anyway. So that is the idea. I mean, we could have made it a bit wider and put it in the middle here, but I didn't. So there we go. Let's pop that there. Excellent. And then we just need a little floor also for our natural gas generator. So that's going to go sort of level with this, I think, is the idea. So I'm going to have another row of these. I don't think the natural gas generators get particularly hot. Let's have a look up here at these ones. I mean, these have never overheated. I mean, these have got stuff dripping over them, but the ones at the top haven't, and they're fine. I mean, and this is a reasonably warm biome. This is pretty chilly here anyway, so yeah, let's just rest them on something. Maybe this side over here. Yep. No, actually, let's do it, because we want to connect up the output pipe to... We want to connect up to this pipe here. What's going to be the easiest way to get to that? There's the nasty gas pipe coming in. It comes along here. What's going to be the best way to hook into that? I mean, we could run a pipe up around the outside. We could go straight up here. In fact, I'm probably going to do a ladder and just go straight up over there. So let's have it this side instead. So if we go for some tiles right above here. And get rid of those. And get rid of that. We'll have another tile here as well. Thank you very much. Yep, get those built. And there, and there. How wide is that? Oh, another person. And then we're going to have that there. Oh, that's going to be dripping out water as well, isn't it? Oh, that's fine, because that's going to... If we line that up, that nozzle that it drips out of, I'm pretty sure that's the exact point it comes out of. It's not just a graphical thing. Yes. So if we line that up... That could also... Oh, actually, no. It's going to just run off the side here, isn't it? And then it will hit there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll have... Oh, we've got to deconstruct some of these. Let's get rid of those. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all of those. If you would be so kind. Wait, I don't think we need to drip. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see whether we need to drip water over the top of these or not. We'll see how it goes. But we've got the output of this anyway. There we go. So that's going to go there. Let's whack another door next to that. And then we'll have a little roof over the top. Yep, that's going to go like that. Excellent. And that's going to go all the way along there. Like that. And then we're going to deconstruct some of these. We're going to leave this one in, because I think we're going to have to get over there. Let's deconstruct that and all of that. Let's do these a bit at a time so they can reach. Excellent. I don't think I've missed anything. I'll probably find out in a bit anyway. Let's just deconstruct that ladder. Put in a wall there. Build, deconstruct, do the things, do the stuff. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Maybe don't do it when you're standing on there. And then that and that. Oh, you can't build anything. Can you deconstruct those then? Are you just going to stay there? Oh, you nutter. Come on, somebody come and... There we go. Ah! You survived. Excellent. Construction pending on that. Let's get that as a 9. Everybody's awake again. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Stop doing that. Silly mouse. Silly mouse. There we go. Fill up that. Okay, so power. How's the pipes doing? Pipes are going good, so they're filling up. This is going to produce... I'm wondering about getting a converter thingy-mabobby here. And some nice thick power cable. Let's have a look. So, we've got some nice thick power cable there. We've got this one here. Can I put in a wire bridge there? I can. Let's do that. And let's do this. There we go. Connect that together. Let's disconnect that and that. There we go. So that'll go that way. If you'd be so kind. Who's idle? Why the heck are you idle? Surely you've got building jobs to do. Building, digging. Let's put sweeping, harvesting, mopping, repairing. We want a few more people that can do that. Nobody needs to do power, hydrofan, researching, composting. We'll add that onto the list if you've got nothing else to do. Have they literally tidied up every single thing? Look, there's all of this down here. You slackers. Oh, is my storage all filled up? I bet it is. Storage is... No, it's not filled up. Whoops, what's in this one? Pretty much everything. Why are they suddenly all standing around doing nothing? I don't know. Maybe they can't reach all that stuff. Hey-ho, whatever. There we go. That goes across there. So now I can run this down here. I probably don't even need to set it to a 9, do I? Let's set it to a 5 and see if they come and do it. Oh, how am I going to get through that? Darn it. Oh, we can do a wire bridge over the top. Yes, we can. Okay, that's fine. So let's add a little... Yeah, they are, look. Are we finally at the level where we can just set things at a 5 and they will just come and do it? Don't stand around there. Go and breathe. Do something. They literally are walking around idle. This is weird. This is weird. I've never had this before. Go and get massaged. Anything. Okay, tell me you can't reach that, which is probably what's going to happen. Let's deconstruct that one and that one and stick a door in here, just in case they ever need to get to there. Thank you very much. There we go. And they're back. Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Oh, I'll tell you what. Cancel the door. I can put the wire through first, and then I can... There we go. Then I can put a door over the top. Excellent. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 20, 640, 680, 740. So that's fine for a standard electrical wire. So let's have that, and that, and that, and that. And then this one here. Could just run it straight up there, couldn't we? Yes. There we go. That's good. And then we want the output of this one. I'm going to use a heavy watt for this, even though I don't necessarily need to, but that's going to go into there. Excellent. Some of those they can't reach. Well, you know, I can help you with that. Okay, get building. There we go, the wire's done. Let me stick my door in. They're going to update the game at some point and stop those wires going through the doors like that, and it's going to break everybody's games. There we go. That's going. This is going. Didn't... Oh, I'm an idiot. I've just realised something. These mesh tiles do not obstruct the flow of liquid or gas. So all that gas is going to fall through there. Darn it. Oh, darn it. Do you know what I need to do? Shucks. I need to have this slightly separate over here. So that will just drip into here. Oh, I was hoping to have it all contained. I could remove this one. But then that means we're not making as much gas for this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. 3 of these will make the perfect amount of natural gas for this thing. So I'm going to put in this. Not that one. And we're going to block this off. And that's just going to drip through here, hopefully. Deconstruct that. What else can we deconstruct here? Let's have a look. That can go. And liquid pipes. Yeah, that can go. And that can go. Why is there no liquid pipe going into there? How dare you? There we go. Yeah, and that'll just drip through here. And then if we close this one off. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's do... Shall I do a door here? And let's do that. There we go. So that'll drip down. That'll go into there. What's he waiting for? No gas intake, no gas output. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, that's going to start filling up with gas. That's fine. Once this is going, no one's really going to come in here apart from... gas pipe. Apart from we need to pick up the fertilizer, which hopefully won't be that often. Let's get the gas pipe. So we've got this gas pipe here going into there. Like that. And then we've got this output pipe. So that is going to run. If I run that up here, what does this one do? That is outputting natural gas. Could we change that one as it's already running up there and connect it to here? I bet we could, couldn't we? Let's do that. That's easy enough. Yep, so let's disconnect gas pipes. These all along here. And that down to there. Let's attach... Oh, that was easier than I thought. So let's attach that gas pipe to here. So that should just go up, hopefully. And then we can just use that pipe here, can't we? So if we disconnect... We're going to get rid of all of this here anyway. So actually, I'll do that now. Let's deconstruct... Deconstruct whatever is here and there. I don't want any of that, that or that. Let's try that again. All of that be gone. Thank you very much. And then we'll put our gas pipe here. Yeah, that can come down to there. Zip. An output. Hooray! We've done it. Yep, and then we can get rid of that. Oh, this is good. Ladder, deconstruct. Let's fill that hole in as well. So there's no more holes. There we go. You can come around the other way. That should... Oh, you still can't reach that one there, can you? Let's get that in there. Repair pending. Why repair pending already? Oh, hang on. Okay, what have we got going in here? Yes, of course. We need to filter some of that out. I forgot about the filter. Let's add the filter in. Can I just disable that for a second? Yeah, let's disable that. So our filter, boom, 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 gas filter. So we only want, let's do it that way. So that goes there first. Yeah, let's do that. Get that in for me. Let's disconnect. So that's going to go into there. Let's disconnect that one. If you'd be so kind, please disconnect that one. Thank you very much. So that's our output. And then... So that's only going to put hydrogen into there. And then everything else... Everything else can just go into there. That's it, isn't it? Are we done? I think we're done. We're going to have... Let's just deconstruct those before that nastiness goes in there. And then we'll just build them again. Go on, do the last one. Do the last one. Thank you very much. There we go. Excellent. That filter's done. So we want natural gas. There we go. And nothing else. Oh, we need power. Oh, no, hang on. That'll work, won't it? Go and fill that up. And I think that's it. That should be it. Once that's done, why are you standing in there? Have you got nothing to do? Gym UK. No, he's off. Go and get massaged. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's see what's going on. Oh, let's enable that again. There we go. This is running down into here. Perfect. That's what we want. If we need to cool these down... Oh, we've got to close that off, haven't we? If we need to cool these down, I think we'll be fine. So I'm not going to worry about that. There we go. Please do that for me. They're like standing around in here when there's like... There's plenty of oxygen up here. Look at this thing. It's full of oxygen now. Oh, also we need to turn these off again, don't we? Activate if below 600. I think that's plenty. That'll do. So that's now going to push any nasty gas down to here. So this is more likely to get the carbon dioxide and stuff, which is fine. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, things are looking fantastic. Just got these two to do. Excellent. Everything's powered. Let's get rid of that ladder. Let's get rid of that ladder. There we go. Fertilizer now should be building up nicely. Yep. Excellent. I mean, every time they go through there, they're letting the gas out, which is a bit annoying. So what I think I'm going to do is deconstruct that and give them away in this way. No, they can't, can they? Oh, they can come in this way. Yeah, we're going to stop that one. We're going to make them come over here. The likelihood of the natural gas getting through here is probably less. We'll see anyway. I mean, the tiny amount we're going to lose, I'm not overly concerned about that. We'll see what happens. We'll close this bit off as well here. That's okay. I don't think it's going to build up to there. Here they come. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. How's our seeds going? Sleep wheat grain 245. Yep, we got some more. You could deconstruct that for me. That would be fantastic. Whenever you're ready. And you're done. There we go. There's the gas. Excellent. So let's have a look at this then. Yep, nasty gas is going up. Let's make sure that can all... Let's deconstruct that. Let's deconstruct that. Gas pipes. Gas pipes. Wires. Wires, wires. There we go. Yep. Oh, and some more wires. Wires, wires, wires. Oh, we don't need any of those wires, do we? Let's get rid of those wires, those wires. I don't want that door automated anymore. Oh, all of this thing can go, can't it? Is that powering anything else? This can all go. Not the door. Hang on, not the door. Let's... Doesn't say they cancel deconstruct. Deconstruct, cancel deconstruct. There we go. I don't think we're stopping anything else from working. This is using this stuff over here. Excellent. That's good. They can't reach that. Let's check and make sure all the gases are going the right way. So that's coming up there. That's coming up there. And that is slowly but surely joining this debacle of wires. How's this going? That's still keeping up. I may... Generator idle. Is that just because it isn't getting any good gas? Yes, it is. Yeah, we just want this to build. There we go. It's got a little bit there. And then it's outputting the stuff. It's going. It's just going slowly. We'll see how this goes. At least, I mean, that should start building up. Eventually, all of this stuff is just going to get pumped out. Yeah. Hopefully. And we're not going to overtax our power system. Any tweaks you think I could make on this, let me know. The only tweak I can think of is having a little dip down here where the natural gas falls down and putting the pump down there instead. So we always collect the natural gas. But we'd have to sort of make it slightly wider. I don't know. We'll leave it like this. We'll see how this goes. This shouldn't over... Unfortunately, they've got to always walk through the soggy stuff, haven't they? Oh, we could change that so they don't have to walk through the soggy stuff. We could just go like that. And that would then drip straight out and they wouldn't even... That'd be fine. It wouldn't touch them. We'll do that. Is anyone going to do that for me? Maybe eventually. How much fertilizer we got? 1,463. There we go. I like when they rock backwards and forwards. Feeling poorly. There we go. Build it up. That's just going to drop straight through. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. I may even put... we don't really need to worry about the polluted oxygen, do we? Nah. That's fine. How's this going? Oh, another... Yeah, this is looking good. 4 of these now are cold enough. What's that there? Polluted water. Let's empty that. Let's mop that up. Don't know how that got there. Well, things are going very well. Things are going very well. Food is dropping down a little bit, so we'll get that going again. But apart from that, I'm really pleased with the way things are going. Frostburn. Let's just get him to make a few. We'll do a few at a time. Excellent. Well, what are we going to do next? I'm thinking we want to give all these guys and girls their own bedrooms. Let's take a look at a person. Catalina, Bubbles, Turner. 6 strength, 5 tinkering. Bingy to vomiter, but not good. No. The 20th person's going to be a good one. We'll wait till we get there. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Thank you very much for your support of this series as well. We're going to empty that out. So he'll start eating that and making more coal now that we're making power with coal as well. Where's the other one? Let's do this guy as well. Bing. There we go. You get working away with that. Don't forget to hit the big B with a T stain to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode as well. We're getting lots of natural gas down here, which is weird. I don't know where that's coming from. Certainly not from the coal generators. Batteries sufficiently full. Are they? But yet, oh, they are! Finally, the batteries are full up. Yeah, I think there was something that was, acting a bit weird and taking all of our power. But yes, we're back on track again. Excellent. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.